Daily Broadside, day 649. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm so sick of this body positivity that people that are fat and morbidly obese have and they're promoting. It drives me insane. Now, I have no issue with it whatsoever if all they're doing is just eating themselves into oblivion and they just, die at the age of 41. Great. More power to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure those were a memorable 41 years. But if they're getting to the point where they influence other people who are on the verge of being obese, who see this and they're like, oh, okay, maybe it is okay, and instead of dealing with the issues that they have, that obviously food is not something that you go to when you have depression and all this other crap. I have issue with that, right? Because none of that is healthy, right? And I'm sure I'm not the only person who's ever thought of this idea, but I'll repeat it anyway if I'm not. But, I can go fly on a plane, and if I'm 4 pounds overweight on my luggage, I got to pay another, 25, 45, 50 bucks or whatever. But yet, a girl that's 5'3" and 282 pounds can get on a flight and with nary a problem. I say we come up with a definitive weight range for men and for women. What should be seemingly normal, kind of like a height weight thing. And we don't have to ask your weight. We just secretly weigh you in. You don't even know you're on a scale. It'll just be built into the floor. And we know when you go up to that ticket counter to check your bags and everything, oh, she's 5'4", 161. Okay, that's within the realm of okayness, right? It's getting up there, but still, she's okay. Dude's 6'1", he's 220. Okay, you're pushing it, but you're fine. All right, we come up with norms, right? And then all the luggage is just free. And anybody that's over their weight, they pay the extra stuff that pays for my heavy ass luggage. That's the way I think it should be. Because it's just there's mostly, it seems to be a lot of girls, because I think there's this fetish where dudes get off on watching people. Well, I know this exists. I don't think, but they're called feeders. Am I right? Something like that. And they get off on, paying for women or just watching women eat excessive amounts of food. And it's sickening. Okay. I don't understand what kind of psychosis you have to have, not only to be the person who is the willing participant and the person that's getting paid, but also the dude that's getting off on that. That's some weird psychosis that you got going on there. You can't have any kind of normal things that get you off. You got to watch some girl eat what's it called? Buffalo Wild Wings, a 70 piece of wings. That's just kind of weird, man, and quite disgusting. But there's people on this app and other apps that basically just force feed themselves all kinds of crap many times a day, and people watch them do it, and I'm sure some of it is just like a car crash. People just can't look away. But there's other people that just get off on this stuff, and I'm just very bothered by it, that this is a thing that we accept in this world, that, oh, it's just a thing. That's what makes her happy. I wish I could be as positive and as whatever. Meanwhile, that girl is just falling apart inside, okay? Dude, whichever sex you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Have you ever noticed that you listen to the tattoo removal machines, it sounds like a rave? Next time you hear one of those things, it's just it's got this rave beat to it that it sounds like. And I don't know if you saw the NASCAR fight over the weekend, but NASCAR people fight like pussies. And this isn't the only example of this. Y'all fight like complete pussies, it's just dumb. If you're going to fight on national television, I know how to fight. You know what I mean? And I was watching barrel racing the other day for some dumb reason. And it occurred to me that I've ridden a horse on a couple occasions. You could be going 8 miles an hour on a horse. It feels like you're going Mach 3. But I've ridden a horse on several occasions. I rode them in the deserts of Tucson, and I've ridden them in several places in North Carolina. And after watching barrel racing, I feel like I would be pretty good at barrel racing, because that's essentially what I do on my zero-turn mower when I'm mowing around trees, just whipping around trees and whatnot as fast as I can go. And, I mean, how different could that be? That's really all I have today. It's too damn hot. I'm not ready for this summer. Y'all giddy. Have a great one.